who really invented Chicago deep dish pizza. Imagine biting into a slice that's thick, cheesy, and packed with toppings all layered between a buttery crust. That's what makes Chicago deep dish pizza so special. But who actually created this iconic dish? Many believe it all started in Chicago during the early 1940s. The story goes that two entrepreneurs, Ike Sewell and Rick Ricardo, opened a place called Pizzeria Uno in 2043. They wanted to make a pizza that was more filling than the usual thin crust. So they experimented with a thicker crust, adding lots of cheese, sauce, and toppings layered high. The result was a pizza that could be eaten with a fork and knife, perfect for hearty appetites. The idea of a deep dish was influenced by the shortages during World War II. Ingredients were scarce, so cooks used what they had to make a filling meal. Some early versions even included leftovers or extra cheese to stretch supplies. Ike Sewell is often credited with inventing the dish because he popularized it at Pizzeria Uno. However, some stories suggest Rick Ricardo played a bigger role in its development. Ricardo and his wife, Alice May Redmond, turned a former tavern into a pizzeria partly to avoid noise from late-night bars. Their efforts helped shape what we now call Chicago deep dish pizza. Today, many famous spots like Malnatis and Ginos trace their roots back to Pizzeria Uno. These places serve their own versions, but the original idea remains the same. Visitors to Chicago can enjoy a slice at iconic restaurants that have kept the tradition alive for decades. The cost of a deep dish pizza varies but usually ranges from $15 to $25. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes to cook because of its thickness. When you visit Chicago, trying the original deep dish pizza is a must. Whether you choose Pizzeria Uno, Malnatis, or Ginos East, you're tasting a piece of history. So, while Ike Sewell is often called the creator, it's clear that the dish was a collaborative effort born out of necessity and creativity during a challenging time. And now, it's become one of the most loved and recognizable dishes in the city's food scene.